So yesterday, following a lengthy investigation, the Calgary Police Service Homicide Unit charged a man in relation to a murder dating back 16 years. On Monday, April 29th, 2002, the deceased body of 24-year-old Terrie Ann DAUPHINAIS was discovered in her home. That was located in the 100 block of Citadel Peak Circle Northwest. DAUPHINAIS' 3 young children were found alive in the home upon police arrival. Following an autopsy, DAUPHINAIS' death was deemed to be a homicide. Based on evidence gathered at the scene, investigators believed the person responsible for the murder was familiar with the home. DAUPHINAIS' estranged husband was not living at the residence at the time, and although many investigative techniques were used, the case went cold in 2005. In August 2017, new information came to light, which led to the case being reviewed. Additional investigative steps culminated in the arrest of Terrie Ann DAUPHINAIS' estranged husband on Monday, May 21st, 2018. Kenneth DAUPHINAIS, 43, has been charged with second-degree murder. He is next scheduled to appear in court on Friday, May 25th, 2018. On behalf of the Calgary Police Service, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Winnipeg Police Service, the RCMP, the Edmonton Police Service, the Saskatoon Police Service, as well as the media and the public for their assistance in this investigation. Any questions?
Can you elaborate on why you're thanking all of those other police services? What was their involvement?
In cold cases or cases that go on over a period of time, both witnesses, suspects, people of interest, they spread out over the country. And in this particular case, we're talking a span of 16 years. The challenge for cold case investigators is actually tracking down those witnesses, interviewing them, and getting the necessary information from them again or updating them. In this case, it's no different. So the suspect in this case was in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and witnesses were spread out over Canada. So it took some time.
Is that where he was arrested, in Winnipeg?
He was arrested here at the Calgary airport.
What sort of information led to you starting to review the case again last year?
Information came forward that was not known back in 2002 to 2005. As that information was received by the Calgary Police Service, it was evaluated for its veracity, placed in the file. That was evaluated by the cold case homicide detectives and placed in the queue for investigation, and its time came up.
And you said somebody was familiar with the home at the time of the murder, so is it fair to say that the estranged husband may have been a suspect throughout the whole investigation?
I'm not going to comment in relation to the residents, but I can say that Ken DAUPHINAIS was known to investigators from the onset of the investigation.
There was a person of interest who was arrested either that same day or in the days following, just from a file story that we have. Can you confirm if that was him or not?
Which day are you talking about?
Back in April 2002, we just have a file story that I listened to, and they said that a man was taken into custody, I believe, at like a trucking or a car company. I don't know if that was his place of work.
Unfortunately, I don't have that information, so I can't confirm or deny that one.
Can you maybe talk a little bit about cold case files such as this one? You mentioned a 16-year time frame. What's it like for investigators to kind of be dealing with these cold case files?
It's a challenge. We have 2 investigators full-time in cold case right now. They are supported by an analyst, and they're also supported by a civilian member who assists them. There's over 100 cases dating back to, I think it's 1919. So there's a lot of work for them to do, and they, as they get new information from the public, they take that information and they place it into the files. It often assists the investigation that have taken place in the past, and almost brings them to the point where they can now be reinvestigated. We can put resources towards it, and it takes a lot of time and effort to reevaluate those old investigations, determine if they're still viable based on whether witnesses are still alive, whether suspects are still alive. And once they put that all together, they can determine whether or not they can move forward with the investigation.
And I imagine as cold cases go on, the more difficult they are to solve.
I would concur, yes, I agree with that.
How rare is it for a case to be potentially solved after 16 some years?
Well, I think all cold cases are a challenge, so whenever they are solved, we're very happy. We're very impressed with the unit for doing what they did. All of these investigations have been thoroughly investigated in the past, and what we're waiting for is new information to come forward. So I'd say any member of the public that has information that they think may assist a past investigation, don't be afraid to come forward. Call the Calgary Police Service on our regular 266-1234 or Crime Stoppers. Make sure that we have that information and we can hopefully move another file forward.
There have been a number of high-profile cold cases that have been cracked recently, most notably in the United States using new technology or new DNA data banks. Is this one of those cases that new technology came along and helped in this investigation, or new data banks aided in this investigation?
DNA does help on a number of cases. This is not one of them. What I can say, it's those little pieces of information that the public has that finally comes forward. And once we receive that, it often pushes the file into a great place. And that's what happened here.
Was the accused helpful or cooperative throughout this 16-year investigation at all?
No, he was not.
As I recall, he denied it right from the get-go. As I remember, 16 years ago, was he denied?
That's fair to say.
I don't know if you can touch on this, but any update on the children who are now adults now?
2 are adults, and I can say that they're in a safe place.